Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of our F1 two-player career mode here on F124 between myself and Matt212. It's a new year, it's not a new us. We are coming off of previously the Italian Grand Prix where it occurs that it looks like I finished P8 and Matt finished 19th. Can't tell you a single thing that happened in those races. I have zero memory of them, but it turns out that I somehow managed to come out on top. There, we're coming into Azerbaijan here today after some time off. The summer break, or the winter break, I guess you want to call it, it's over. We're back for some F1 racing. Matt, how you feeling after your long time away from the race car?
Well, I've done one race behind the scenes since that last co-op video, which was about 6 weeks ago. So a massive thank you to everybody that's come back for 2025. So I'm a little bit nervous. Verstappen with a 10-point lead ahead of me as we kind of get into the nitty-gritty stage of the year, Gary. I just need good results between now and the end of the season, and I'm hoping that you don't do better than me, although you have got your own little three-way scrap going down with Alonso Leclerc as well. 2 points between each of you at the moment. 10 points between Verstappen and I. Baku is a track that either goes really well or really badly, or at least in our co-op career mode, this is usually where the game breaks.
Yeah, but you know, so close to the end of the year, we're hoping that it does not break on us now, and we've got a very interesting battle that I would like to see go to the very end, so hopefully the game actually works today.
We can only keep our fingers crossed. I normally like snow, Callum, but when it costs me 4 hours of my life trying to get home, I struggle to enjoy it as much as I would. Can I do an upgrade? Oh no. Verstappen is doing too many upgrades, Gary. I literally cannot keep up with him. Blockman, thank you for the prime as well, buddy. I appreciate it. It is really me. I'm alive. I'm back. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. It's whiffs. New Year was really good fun as well. You know, and everyone that's still here, despite the fact that I took so much time off. Thank you. Because I was a little bit worried that I was going to fire up the stream tonight and no one would be here anymore. Because
I want some rain.
Yeah, the amount of people I've heard. I guess I'm, trying to look at the positives, of course. Obviously, it took me 4 hours to get home, but at least I've got no boss having to go at me or anything, which is nice. The amount of people I've heard that had horror stories on the first day back at work is slightly alarming. Gary, it's dry. That's a good sign. Ooh, next year's regulations. Rumours around the paddock that the governing body are looking likely to vote through regulation changes for next year. Mainly going to affect the aerodynamic package, as they want the car to be able to follow each other better through the high-speed corners. You heard me. I don't care. Why are all my upgrades failing? Can we get anything on this car? I think we're doing it.
I can't do any upgrades. Russell's taking care of the one I was going to do. Cool. It's time to go racing, baby.
F1 Championship Edition will be live, or the next episode, sorry, will go up tomorrow. I've actually got the next 2 episodes recorded. I just forgot to edit them whilst I was away. So yeah, F1 Challenge back tomorrow, and I believe Saturday, I want to say. I appreciate it, Whiffs. I want to get... as you've seen by the stream title, chat, I'm aiming for 150 streams this year. We've got 4 this week. We're probably going to have 4 next week. So I'm looking forward to it. But of course, that all depends on things like if I move out and things like that. Maybe we'll lose a couple of weeks. But we'll wait and see. I'll try and keep you guys in the loop. Maybe I'll stream if moving into a new house or something like that. That'll be quite... that would be so bad. That'd be so bad. Trying to like set stuff up and I'm just streaming.
The Carbon pairing, I like Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon together.
So Toast, I've set up the Endurance League now on EAWRC. The rallies are meant to be between 2 and 3 hours long. WRC2 class, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be tomorrow. Next driver career mode video is tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty certain it goes out tomorrow. Channel members have already got access to it. Yeah, I left it. I know I've got some stick from people for not doing WRC, but honestly, the WRC2 cars are just more fun. So 7 a.m. stream start on Saturday, Dart, is because obviously it's a 3-hour race, and Matt212 and I have got a few plans over the weekend. So that was like the only one sensibly I could do. And I was kind of there going, well, 7 a.m. isn't too bad. It'll have a half-hour practice session as well. So that's where we're at.
Every time I'm hop back on this game, I am reminded as to how much I hate the driving. Did Matt just knock his wing off?
Yes, I did.
Did.
Oh, I've done more of it. Damn it. Oh, that's not a good start. That's not a good return, Gary. I'll be honest.
Not for
And now,
you.
it'll take like 10 minutes for them to change the wing as well, normally. Because F124 logic.
Well,
I was gonna...
like you'll only do one lap.
I was going to say as well, Baku, I think, is one of the only tracks that feels better on 24 than 23. Because you don't have all the annoying, like, dirt on the side of the track.
I still like the F123 version more. Look at him flying past us.
It's because I got no wing. No wing still on this game makes the car quicker.
Completely missed my braking zone in turn 1.
Yeah, Gary and I are still bottle jobs, chat. What can we say? It's not going to go well for me. I mean, admittedly, I shouldn't be that jet lagged anymore, but I definitely am still a little bit jet lagged.
Project 91 with the 500 with Castro Neves. That's very cool. Looking forward to seeing how he does. I don't know how he will fare, but
he'll finish
how many 500s does he
P13.
won in Indy?
3, isn't it, or 4?
3. Okay, I think it's 4.
I think it might be 4. You're probably right. Oh, 30 seconds of repairs. I do want to try and get one proper lap in though, chat. Yep, it is. I bottled an out lap. It's definitely still me. I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get 1 day early access to all videos now on the main channel by joining. It's just something I'm trialing out. It's £1 a month.
What is Ricardo doing here?
So
Ricardo just destroyed his own wing.
It's set to the lowest possible number I can. But yeah, it's something I want to trial out a bit more and add a few more bits to it this year.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
I have done one race on F124, which is tomorrow's driver career mode video. So I won't give any spoilers now. But if you have already watched it, I was gutted about that. I posted that meme and no one understood it. Like, it's quite funny how some of them people just understand and others no one's got an idea about. Like, my favourite one was a couple of the Singapore 2008 ones. And people think I get my memes off Internet Explorer. Well, this is the thing. I wanted to try... Like, YouTube really pushes the membership thing. Like, I know Gary and I have spoken about it before. But I'm there going, like, both YouTube and Patreon is set to £1 a month. If I could, genuinely, if I could make Twitch £1 a month, then I would. But Twitch doesn't let you change your prices, which I always think is a little bit strange that Twitch won't let you, but not a lot I can really do about it. But a massive thank you to everybody that does continue to support me here, there, and everywhere. Right, make it through the castle section nice and tidy that time, Gary. How's your car handling, sir? Have you still got a wing?
I think the car handles fine. It's just so far I'm driving pretty bad.
Trying to get used to this game again.
Yeah.
It's the brakes that feel really different, isn't it? And, well, I suppose traction as well.
The twitchiness of it.
Does it feel twitchy to you, does it?
Yeah, if you compare it to F123, it's so twitchy.
Yeah, fair enough. I haven't played F123 in so long now. I know I did one video on it towards the end of last year, just kind of going back, but... I've got to try and remember how to do predictions and everything, chat. Unless Smurf can help me out. Or Bradson, even.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your left for the activation point.
See, I don't like the F2 cars on this year's game. Or I don't like them as much as I used to. The way the rear end works on them is so bad. Although I am debating running a series, like doing an alternate F2 career mode on this channel, on YouTube. Easy does it. F1 2020 is so much fun, man. That should be the game you're doing a series on, Gary.
What game?
F1 2020.
F1 2020.
The GOAT.
Yeah, what kind of series do I do on there then?
1998 to 2007.
Oh, no.
Just because you
If
can't
the
race
guy-
clean.
If the guy would man up a little bit. And
What do
say,
you mean?
Okay, I'll make something that's not extreme damage, then I would do it.
Yeah, but that's
I
the
don't
whole
wanna
point
be
of those cars.
Side pod tapping a car and losing my whole front suspension.
Well, you gotta get better. Skill issue,
I
mate.
still don't understand. I think his mod's great, but I don't know how on earth he thought that was the way to go.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd, I must admit. But it comes with its own level of skill. Why aren't we
I
on
think it'd be a
YouTube,
great
chat?
series, but
What? Am I live on YouTube? Why is it not showing up that I'm live on YouTube? Am I live on YouTube? I've got no chat coming through from YouTube. I've only just realised. Because again, I'm live on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm so sorry that I'm not reading chat. Because it's not showing up on my end. I have no idea why. Why isn't it? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I think it. Are we live on YouTube? Are we live? Have I just broken it? Oh, have I broken it? Damn it. Are we live on YouTube? No, I don't think I have broken it. I don't know what's going on. It just isn't working. Event not started. Right, I'm just going to fire up a YouTube chat separate. I'm so sorry, YouTube chat. I never meant to upset you like this. Don't seem to be live on YouTube. It's on Matt212 Gameplay, not the main channel. It is there. But it's just being very peculiar. YouTube Studio. Perhaps I should just stream on one platform like Gary does. Are we live? We're live. It reckons we're live. That's good. Live chat. Pop out chat. There we go. Right, I think I've done it. Welcome on in YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. Right, if you're on YouTube... sorry, if you're on Twitch... Oh, this is so confusing. If you're on Twitch, you can now predict qualifying results. Thank you to Crisped as well for 100 bits. Why aren't bits working as well? They're not showing on stream either. I've got to fix some stuff, chat, it would appear. And One Frost Lord Army, thank you for the sub, mate. And, oh, yeah, Blockman as well. Thank you. Gary, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to fix stuff.
Get into the practice already.
Sorry.
Get in there. Get in there, man.
Wait, we've done the wrong predictions.
Your 200th career mode run.
I'm rusty. Everybody else is rusty.
Loss.
This is a disaster, chat. I mean, did we expect
Anyone
it
been
to go
playing
any other way?
Lamar Ultimate recently?
I gave it a go before I went away. I said it was quite good, and I got loads of stick for it. And now all the other sim racing creators are playing it again. So everyone's going, oh, it's really good. I go, hang on a
I've
minute.
been watching Jimmy Broadbent play it, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look that bad.
It can be good fun. It's like R Factor,
There's
but
certainly still issues.
like more playable. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't go back to R Factor after I got into R Factor before I got really into like Assetto Corsa or Automobilista. Now that I've gotten into
is
those
so
games,
fun.
I cannot go back to R Factor. R Factor is just so far backwards.
Yeah, it just
Compared to
is
those games.
desperately difficult to set up. I'm sorry, Chris, that it didn't show up on the stream, but I appreciate it, buddy. I need to fix that. I've got a few things, chat, that I need to fix. I need to fix chat resolution, because it's still really bad. I need to fix why bits aren't coming through anymore on stream. And one other, but I can't remember what it is now. Those two. What was the last thing I needed to fix, I said? I think I needed to set up some new profiles and stuff. Yeah, we need more Branson streams. I'm so sorry, Toast. Yeah, I think so. Basically, Restream have now changed the way it streams across platforms, and it just doesn't work very well with YouTube, which is very sad. Matt's New Year's resolution is no bottles. I've already ruined that in free practice. I got half a lap round Baku before I bottled it. Wait, did the bits show up? Oh, I just ignored it. I'm so sorry. Oh, dearie me. Right, come on, Gary. Qualifying time. Baku, how are we feeling, sir? Pole position coming up for Gary?
No pole. I'm thinking, last time I took this long of a break from the game, I qualified, I think, 19th, so I'm gonna
I expect a P16 19th. Finish then. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love how committed Gary is to F124. Dart with 8 bits. Thank you very much, buddy. Apparently they do show up on stream. I just ignored Smurf. Chris Steven, because I'm a bad person.
I put in the same commitment to this game that the developers put in.
Nice. Get that shade in nice and early. Gary loves throwing the shade.
Let's go.
Right, come on then. I got to focus up, chat. We need a pole position here. I got to start beating Verstappen. Damn it. That first sector delta is not great, but it is normally the AI's strongest of the lap. It also doesn't help that Baku is one of the AI's strongest circuits over one lap. They're always really, really good here, I find. Either that or I'm just bad. Oh, that's not good. Gary, what's your gap to pole? Gary's not talking to me anymore, apparently.
Oh, I muted myself. 5/10.
Oh, what? I was 1.1 down.
I've already drained my battery. Oh, the battery
Yeah, I'm
goes
pretty
up
much
so
there.
quick.
Yeah, I'm going to be way down the order.
Hey,
I think
P12.
P16. Oh, dearie me. That was not great.
Better than I expected. I had more pace than I thought I would have, but I mean, yeah, that last sector killed me. I started sector 3, half a second off. We end 1.1 off.
Oh!
I lost 6/10 on
I
that
only-
last straight away.
I only lost a 10th of a Verstappen. I only ended up a 10th behind you in the end. That's not bad going. You know what? I'll take that.
I used too much battery at the start of the lap.
Lando Norris down in P19 as well is quite funny, Gary. But doesn't bode well for either of us, really, because all of our championship rivals are inside the top 3.
Wow, I sucked at managing the battery then. I'll
Not
keep
a
that in mind.
single one of you thought I'd come P16.
How about Sauber in 10th and 11th?
Yeah, they're good here. Bruno,
I
you
heard Zakandra
could
is
see
gonna
the
cook in
bottles
V-carb.
happening.
You know who's going to cook in V-carb? Yuki Tsunoda.
Nah, he's going to be out by the end of the year. Or next year,
Yeah,
I
but
should say.
He'll be cooking this year, though.
Oh, probably. I mean, him and Isaac Hadjar.
Honestly, if he gets a chance to be side by side with Liam Lawson, I hope he just runs him off the track. No offense to Lawson, he does not deserve to be there.
I think he does, but I don't think he deserves to be there more than
He
Yuki.
doesn't deserve over Yuki. Yeah, I
Yeah,
should
exactly.
clarify.
Yeah. It's a really difficult one, though, isn't it? Because, of course, Yuki will most likely go to Aston Martin. I need to finish on the podium. That's quite scary. The F2 grids. Yeah, the F2 grids looking a bit meh next year. I'm going to make a predictions video again like I did last year at some point very soon.
We have seen big crashes. We've seen Ricciardo, Hamilton, and Verstappen all take the checkered flag.
I need to actually react to my last season predictions.
With 20 turns and a length of 3.7
Because
miles,
most of those, they were worse than Jamie and I's F1 predictions. My F2 ones.
and precision.
I wanted to make more videos on Matt212 Motorsport this year. Oh, sorry, Rue. I read your comment and then didn't respond. I apologise. I have it occasionally. Only fix I found is to switch off your wheel, turn it back on inside the game. But then sometimes it makes it better, and other times it makes it even worse. I did better than Jamie with our 2024 predictions, but not fantastically. Right, come on then, Gary. It's time. Baku, I almost forgot about our medium tyre rule. That would have been bad. It'd surely be Dino. He did really well at the end of 24. Get the Alonso curse. Oh, no.
So no
Oh,
mediums.
dearie. No mediums at the start, Gary.
Do I want
How are
to
you-
start on hard?
How are you feeling? Are you feeling
I
ready?
don't know yet. I don't know. I'm thinking about starting on the hard tire.
Well, either way, Gary, I'm going to put you under some pressure. The first race back of 2025.
I like this strategy. Hards to mediums.
Ah, interesting. You know, tyre wear is
Because
basically
consider-
non-existent here.
Yeah, but I'm confident in. I'm confident in this.
Fair enough. That makes one of us. Right, I reckon, chat. We're on. I reckon we can get some decent points here. Ooh, there are different strategies up and down the order. Yeah, F124's handling. If you haven't played it, like you haven't got used to it, it is very jank. It is so different to any of the other recent games. Where's the MotoGP career mode? Do I bring the MotoGP career mode back? I'd be so bad on that game now. I want to bring F1 Manager back, but I don't know about MotoGP. Right, come on then. Let's do this thing. Gary, where are you going to finish this race?
Oh, dude, I'm probably gonna crash. 20th.
20th?
Yeah,
Where am I going to finish? 21st?
I'm thinking like second or third.
Oh, really? I like the fact you have faith in me. That is trying to jinx me. 5 red lights, though, here on the grid. And I have not responded very well at all. Actually, I've done alright.
Got no grip.
Whoa, Gary with the send into turn 1. Oh, no, he didn't.
One off in there.
I'm just trying to take it nice and easy. He says.
I'm getting what I can immediately because I know these hards is going to be a bit difficult to maintain for a while.
I am just living the Sergio Perez experience right now. Way down the order, desperately trying to find a way around slower cars. Whoa, what's going on there?
I'm inside 2 people.
No context Gary Owens, ladies and
Don't
gents.
take that out of context.
Right, now starting to make a couple of moves. Ooh. Oh, Gary. That was aggressive, but I did exactly the same thing. I did exactly the same thing to the other Sauber. Ooh.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Quick, someone clip it and take it out of context. Ooh. Right, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Oh, Hulkenberg! Gary, I've been F1'd.
Oh.
Front wings down.
Hulkenberg just moved in the braking zone on me.
Oh, you got damage, don't you?
Yeah, I've lost half my wing. Ah!
We are so back. Man, my battery is terrible. I mean, I can't use any right now.
Right, chat, I'm in for a lonely race, it would appear. But it's not over. Get your bottle emojis in.
Hey, we've seen this before. Early issues, and then a safety car comes out, and it changes everything.
Okay, go,
It
go,
can
go.
really
Fantastic
turn upside
start,
down.
faster than we were expecting.
Right, I've got just a tiny bit of side pod damage. That was thanks to Joe. It was Hulkenberg and Joe that screwed me. Jamie's 2 favourite drivers.
F1 career mode, you know, Sebastian Vettel self-spinning is all it takes.
Right, gap to Ricciardo then, 20 seconds. I could have possibly gone hards, but I think the mediums should make it. I'm just hoping that side pod damage isn't going to ruin my afternoon entirely, like it did in Monza.
Okay.
Well, we saw
Oh,
Monza
yeah,
ride.
the same thing that happened to me in Austria.
Yeah.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it
And I was like
within
3
1
seconds
second
down
of the
per
car
lap.
ahead and in the DRS zone.
I've just got to try and take time out of everybody whilst they're still bunched up. That's the big thing. Or do that, apparently.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of the
Oh, come on in, Sam. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm definitely quicker than the AI.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Steve! So I had a look as well, chat, because I had that Twitch year in review. 20,000 bottle emojis were used last year. I don't know whether to be alarmed or not.
Bro.
A lot, apparently. 20,000 times.
You may experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
GTA 5, NASCAR 25. I hope F1 25 will be good. I can't wait for NASCAR 25, man. I'm looking forward to that. Release for that will be towards the end of the year, won't it, Gary?
Insider scoop that there's going to be a 2-player career mode in it.
Looking good.
Have you? Really?
I'm joking. I don't
Oh.
actually know. I hope. I don't expect 2-player career mode in the first iteration from iRacing, but it would be a very welcome surprise.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
Be interesting because if we did like a 2-player career mode, we'd be doing really long seasons.
Yeah, that's what I've always thought. Ugh. I hope you can run the old point system as well. I hope you don't have to do the chase.
I doubt we would ever see it, but I hope iRacing takes advantage of iRacing itself and says, well, heck, why don't we have, like, you know, other tracks in the service that aren't on the actual NASCAR calendar, but, like, you can have custom calendars.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I literally just nicked the wall.
How did you retire there?
The outside wall. I literally skimmed it. I was staggered that ripped the wheel off.
I don't really know how to react to that.
Can I react
never seen
with
someone
asking for a
retire.
restart? Have you never seen someone bin it at turn 1?
Oh yeah.
I think the wing was slightly gone there, chat.
I
Thank
shouldn't
you.
get, I told him at last time I wasn't gonna give him another restart.
Pick any number to race with.
After
299.
the way
would
he
it be
did
one?
me, I don't
21.
even remember what race it was, but
Come on, Gary. It's a new year. It's new us. I might still be a bottle
just
job.
remember
but-
I get a restart now.
Yeah, you get one more restart between now and the end
Even
of the
though I
season.
should have had one that last time.
Ah, but that's all in the past, Gary.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat that bottle emoji usage this year. I think we're gonna
What's
beat
the
it.
argument on the starting team? If we're doing a Trackhouse career, Spire is the team I would want to start on.
Let me know when you're back in, Gary.
I'm already here.
Alright. Why are we in the main menu? Why do you think, Branson? F124 crashed on me, definitely. Fancy
Yeah,
doing a
that's what
Zoo
crashed.
Tycoon career mode? Maybe? I think I used to play Zoo Tycoon. I can't remember though for sure.
Zoo Tycoon.
21 interesting, why is that? 21, yeah, 212. So Gary, is
Yeah,
Connor
no, it's
Zilic gonna
HF.
win Xfinity next year?
Xfinity?
I'd love to live in Australia. No, will he win the whole thing, Gary?
Oh, I think he's a serious threat for it.
Good man. Right, come
Connor
on.
Zilic is the
Just-
future wherever he goes.
Exactly. Right, come on, Gary. We got to get on with it.
NASCAR is very lucky that Connor Zilic chose NASCAR as a future career.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
can kinda
he
thank
didn't
Trackhouse
really,
for
did
that,
he?
so.
Yeah, I was going to say. He was
My
going to go
dad
down the
said,
sports
"Hey,
car
come
route.
here."
Will you ever live in Australia? I'd love to. I would quite like to live in
What is
Australia.
HFT? I don't even know what team HFT is.
What you got to try and do is not hit the wall. Why didn't I think of that the first time?
I'm sticking with my original strategy here.
I enjoy NASCAR and iRacing. I know a lot of other people do. It's the only experience at the moment, until maybe NASCAR 25, where you actually get a decent NASCAR experience.
Making sure their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
The thing is with Return with Miata as well, is I always forget how old he is. He's older than me, and he's in Formula 2. Doesn't bode well. Get your new predictions in if you're on Twitch then. Come on, let's try it this time.
The drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points.
We've got, remember, Gary, we've got to try and keep the title fight alive.
With their race engineers.
Of course. Could have kept it alive right there if we didn't restart, you know?
Well, no, we wouldn't. We would have given Verstappen a huge lead.
Oh, I thought you meant between you and I.
Oh, no.
I
I'm
don't
f-
want a Ford team. I think we should do Spire if we're going to do Trackhouse.
I'm probably going to bottle it again, yeah. You're bang on. Right, anyway, Gary, first attempt of the all-new year. We've got a lot riding on this. Let's
First
do
attempt
this
right
thing.
here.
5 red lights on the grid. And it's lights out and away we go. Oh, I've actually done fairly well on the start. That never happens. Gary? What on earth
That
was
didn't take long,
that?
did it?
Did you get damaged?
Yeah.
You silly... Oh! Ugh! I've almost been turned.
Jesus, it's chaos.
Damn it! I couldn't stay inside Esteban Ocon. Hulkenberg's got damage, but not from me.
I was not trying to do any of that.
What, in towards turn 1?
Into turn 1, I locked up.
You
that's why I slid in there.
absolutely... I was going to say, you were way too optimistic.
I just couldn't get the front to slow down.
Ugh. Avoid the walls, Matt. Right, Sauber, they had a really good qualifying, but Gary and I, again, are going to bully them both. I mean, for the first time, are going to bully them both. Oh, no! Oh, thank goodness. If you go side by side with the AI into the castle, they refuse to back out.
I don't know if I have, I might be in trouble here. What damage is it that slows the car down?
A underfloor, I don't know.
Oh, because my underfloor is destroyed.
Oh, no, side pod, I think. I could be wrong, though.
Now for the rest of the race.
I think I'm okay.
Oh, here we go, wheel to wheel.
Restart for Matt to, you know, actually have a chance to fight me, but
Exactly.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Gary and I there playing the sensible game early on, and up into the points we go.
well, I know if I
Verstappen.
stuck it side by side, I was getting forced into a wall.
No, you wouldn't. It's a new me, Gary. It's fine.
You took the whole racing line on the exit.
Yeah, because you were no longer alongside me.
I was alongside you halfway at the apex.
Oh,
I could tell immediately there. I was like, yeah, I gotta back out of
behave,
this.
sir.
Car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push
Again, if Max Verstappen did that, you'd throw him a parade. I love the fact only us two can have an argument over a completely clean move. I'm willing to give you DRS and everything if you want. Try and catch you up to these guys.
Oh, you got softs. You're gonna drive away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to give you the DRS. It's like Max versus George. Gary and I have way more beef than Max versus George.
is such a weird beef.
I rate it. I think George is one of the drivers that can actually get in his head.
No. If you let George Russell get in your head, you might as well retire from.
Yeah, but that's why I think he can.
Like George Russell is maybe the least intimidating driver, not in F1, but maybe in all of motorsports.
No, Lando Norris.
No, that's a good point. I'd put Lando at the top. And then George Russell.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Oh, come on, nose in. George is an
I
upgraded
gave you
Barbie.
your 100th heart.
I've never heard George described like that. Right, I think most of the runners up the road are still bunched up. The only exception, I think, might be Verstappen, who's got out of the DRS.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I mean, Gary's strategy here is basically just got to be stay out as long as possible and hope we get a safety car at some point. And I mean, it is Baku, so there is a fair chance.
And you're here.
And I'm here, so there's an even greater chance.
But I'm also here too. I like to put it in the wall a few times.
Occasionally. Come on, I gotta get that DRS. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Beautiful. It is so weird, Gary. I've never had a car on this game that is ridiculously good in a straight line like this thing. I've never looked at George Russell before and thought Barbie. The Ferraris have kept up with him loosely. Gary!
What? What are you doing?
Engine failure! The restart was pointless.
No way. If you would've held
Oh,
on for,
man.
like, 2 more seconds originally.
So stupid. So stupid. So if you don't know how this game works, chat, that was predetermined before we went into the race for the first time round as well. I was always going to have an engine failure here. So the game is trying to gift Verstappen the world title.
I'll do what I can.
Please, sir. Do good. Do good, Gary. I have faith in you. I haven't been this disappointed since Shrek 2. Oh, man. That's so sad. F124 loves me, chat. You gotta remember this. There goes 1,000 noggins. Yeah, that's... If you include the driver career mode video in Jeddah, I've had 2 mechanical failures in the first 6 days of 2024. If we keep going at this rate, chat, I'm gonna have 120 this year. Dart, thank you for the 10 bits, buddy. I appreciate it. Exactly. I didn't hit a wall, except for when I did hit a wall because the engine had already gone. Then I hit a wall. Oh, is my car just going to be there for the rest of the GP, Gary?
Looks like it.
Oh, no. I did hit the wall in Jeddah. It's 2025, sorry. Literally, yeah. First COOP race of the new year. And I get absolutely just EA'd.
EA
Always
Sport.
the way. EA Sports. Get out of the game, in my case. I don't even think there's anything exciting to watch, chat. Because Baku's just a weird circuit. Like, Leclerc and Sainz don't have the pace against Verstappen, even though they're all on softs. I don't think George will slap Kimi. I think he'll better him this year. But I think come the end of the year, Kimi might be a thorn on his side quite regularly.
You know what I found funny about the ending of the 2024 season?
Go on.
The George Russell fans gloating about how he dogged on Hamilton, acting like teams don't heavily pull back on a driver that's leaving the team.
Exactly.
As soon as the team knows their driver's gone, they pull back on him so hard. If Russell didn't beat Hamilton throughout the year, that would have been a huge problem.
It would have been alarming, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, well now everybody's just getting strung out at the front of the order. I mean, you're holding your pace though pretty well, Gary.
Yeah, it's starting to level off now.
Did I put Solitaire? If I wasn't worried about breaking the stream slightly, I could try and sideload Solitaire. But the F1 game doesn't really tab very well like that. I also chat.
Yeah, this game tabs so weirdly.
Yeah, well, it just doesn't, does it? It's either open or it's
No.
closed. I probably won't do Solitaire tonight, chat. It depends how tired I am by the end of this. Because my plan tonight is basically finish the stream and go straight to bed. Last night I was in bed at 8:30. It's already 8:10.
We are starting the game here.
Hamilton's going to get another world championship. Oh! Gary? Damage?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Gary, would you agree if Hamilton can win a world title with Ferrari, then he probably is the undisputed GOAT?
Yeah, I'd say it's up there. I mean, no matter what, 8 championships, you have to pretty well say I don't even think it matters what team it's with.
But to win that 8th with Ferrari.
Wouldn't that be something to beat Schumacher's record?
With the team
With the team that he did it with?
Schumacher, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
You
forgot
can
to
go to
turn
sleep.
in.
It's early, a sign of old age. It's not that, Callum. It's the fact I'm still slightly... I feel slightly
They didn't
jet-lagged
replace
still.
The wing.
How did you not select it?
Why does it need to be on yes when the wing is literally orange?
Oh, man. Why did we come back to this game, Gary?
You're telling me automatic
Does
is
not change
gonna
an
take
orange
off the
wing.
car?
Well, if it helps, you're still 13 seconds there, Hulkenberg.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think Gary's going to do me many favours against Verstappen here.
What we're gonna do? Hold on. Hope for a safety car. And then pit for softs.
My goal tonight, chat, is to stay awake till 10 PM. Oh. Oh, no, that was just lag. I thought you'd binned it.
No, we're good.
I mean, really, Gary, you need a safety car.
Whoa, yes, absolutely.
Has Toast already been banned? He made it an hour into the first stream of the year. He did better than I thought he would.
Yeah, we got no pace.
I feel like I'm one of the only people that isn't really that bothered about the engine sounds on the F1 game. Like, as long as they're not completely broken or something, I don't really care that much. Can't believe Gary's muted. Oh, there we go. He's back. You could say that, Beastie, but you could also say that McLaren screwing him over with that mechanical issue in Brazil also did it. Plus, if you want to be really, really pedantic about it, you could argue that in 2007 Brazil, with like a lap to go, they should have told Alonso to retire the car. That would have given Hamilton the point he would have needed. Or 2010, this is one that I never see talked about. 2010 Spanish Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton had a tyre failure with 2 laps to go. Had he not had that tyre failure, he would have won the world title then as well. 2012, dog-awful reliability on the McLaren. 2016, Spain, he would have probably beaten Rosberg. Suddenly you're looking at, you know,
Rosberg.
11 titles. 2021, Michael Massey doesn't cheat. 12 world titles. It's mad how much hypotheticals can change things. Oh man, sometimes I wish I had a Nintendo DS. I'm really hoping the Switch 2 does come out this year. If the Switch 2 comes out this year, chat, and Mario Kart 9 is a day one exclusive, like apparently it's rumoured to be, I will absolutely be picking that up. Unless I'm buying a house at the same time.
A house? You're buying a house?
Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
In this economy?
Ours is pretty bad, Gary, but not as bad as Canada.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That, our Prime Minister just resigned
I was
today.
gonna say, yeah, just in giving it up. Yeah, it's one of those weird things when you talk about the housing market, Gary. Like, the UK is probably the worst example in Europe, but we pretty much go along with the sentiment of, well, at least it's not Canada, because yours is just more screwed. But they're both just hilariously out of whack. Screw the house, Mario Kart is more important.
I agree.
Fair enough, chat. I mean, Matt212 and I play Mario Kart from time to time. So, we could potentially get a Matt212 versus Matt212 Mario Kart stream. That would be pretty wild. I had a mechanical failure, Sky. Because, of course, I did.
You live in Britain, we are screwed. Yeah, but Canada's really bad.
Canada, yeah. Oh! Yeah, Canada is arguably slightly worse than the UK in terms of how just utterly out of whack the state of the housing market is. But I don't know whether it's the same for you in Canada, Gary, because I don't follow Canadian politics that closely. But over there, do they blame the lack of houses on immigrants as much as they try to here?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, that's like the leading message.
It's always immigrants' fault that no one's got a house. Never mind all the landlords. Well, Gary's back up in the points, chat, but he's got no wing.
I'm not pitting. So we're going to hold on as hard as we can.
The thing is, I think, for both Gary and I, and I'm going to speak for both of us here, and Gary, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we can moan about all this, that, and the other in our country, but we're both always there going, well, at least we don't live in the US.
Yeah, that's 100% me. Like, thank God I'm not there.
Thank God I'm not American.
I could get an affordable house, but I'll gladly take not being able to buy a house than a lot of the negatives there.
At least you're not French. Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more, Toast.
Hello.
But I think it depends as well. Like, one of the things I'm doing nowadays, chat, and don't get me wrong, obviously it's not the only place it's a problem, of course.
Hospital bills, yeah.
But like, I just don't use Twitter anymore. Apart from DMs, like, Twitter is absolutely the worst place for it. Like, Blue Sky threads are alright.
Trump goes in, actually, which would be interesting.
You poor, poor boy.
Are they gonna let me stay? Is he gonna kick me out?
He'll kick you out.
You're like, we got them tariffs on you now, boy. Get out of here.
Yeah. If you want to buy any merch at Daytona, Gary, it's going to be like 400% markup. I will basically just be now using Twitter chat to tweet out stream schedules, it feels like. Twitter is absolutely the worst platform. And mainly bots. Gary, I think we've upset all the Americans.
I apologize to my Americans. I still love my American viewers because they're good people.
The American viewers are good people, absolutely.
We're not talking about Americans, we're talking about America.
Exactly. I've never really used Instagram that much.
I mean, we're holding our own in P10 fairly well with the damage.
Well, I like that study that's come out. Because obviously Elon now is trying to control UK politics as best as he can. But the thing is, what he doesn't understand is the more he tries to get involved in it, the less likely what he wants is going to happen. Because unlike the US, we don't like Elon in this country. They did a study recently, I think, chat, and I read somewhere.
Like Elon Musk?
The Americans do. 83% of Brits don't like Elon. Yeah, it's one of those. Well, the sad thing is with Twitter, of course, is obviously if you used it for years, like it's one of those things where you go, you got so many happy memories of it, and just to kind of see something you enjoyed turn into a complete cesspit is a shame. But that's the world we live in.
Opinion on Justin Trudeau stepping down. I don't really care about politics much. The only thing I have to say is I think a lot of people in this country hate him. I think it's should be remembered how well he has handled all this controversy and stepping down. He handled it like a very professional human being.
Yeah, I'm talking like
Some
8 years
wouldn't
ago.
have.
Beastie.
I always said the same thing about politics. It's a man-made scheme to divide people, and I just don't support anything like that.
It's always what makes me laugh as well when people say, like, they like him because of what he does with SpaceX and Tesla. He bought both of those companies off other people that have put the groundwork in. And then it's scientists and people like that that are actually doing all the work in those companies. Like, don't get me wrong, you've got to have an element of business savvy to be able to, you know, get those companies to where they are now. But that's massively helped when your dad owns a diamond mine. Just gonna put it out there. You get a bit of a leg up in this world. Yeah, I must admit, I do never want to own a Tesla. I don't care what people say about them. I have no interest in ever owning a Tesla. Elon Musk is going to sue me. Wouldn't surprise me. It's the last we'll see. Ah, thanks, Dart. I'm not convinced you're telling the truth there, but... The real sad reality chat is my next comment might be
All I
electric.
see is politics for Canadian.
Oh yeah,
Canadian
it's
politics right now.
yeah,
It's so
terrible,
annoying.
isn't it? It's either politics, Gary, or like those steak-sponsored posts that are really
Yes.
annoying. This is basically just turned into Gary plays F1 whilst we rant about politics.
I'm gaining some ground here.
You are gaining a bit of ground, to be fair, on Albon and Gasly. I think I'm going to lose... No, I'm not quite going to lose P2 in the championship here. It's a fair point, Smurf. Not only is it a BMW, but it's a bright orange BMW.
Bright orange. I want Matt to take me for a ride in his BMW one day.
I think you'd like it, Gary. Come on then, 5 laps to go. Do you reckon you're going to get to Albon?
I'm trying.
Norris has actually done a pretty good recovery drive as well. Yeah, Sainz has absolutely bottled this one. Try and have a look further up. What's Alonso doing? Alonso's right on the gearbox of your teammate, so ideally you need him to hang on. Matt for Prime Minister. Yeah, I don't think I could... I think the problem is with politics nowadays is... It's just a bit slimy. I mean, it probably always has been. It's just we have access to more information now. Smurf. Not another Tory, dearie me. Do it, Toast. I want to have a shopping trolley dinger car, but I got no need. As in, it's not something I should be spending money on right now. But I'd love to just have a little project. I still want to build a rally car though. At least Singapore should hopefully be a good race, Gary.
Hopefully. This one's been very quiet.
Is a 306 better than the 206? I wouldn't say so necessarily. I'm just watching Alonso not being able to do anything against Russell. Gary, I was having a look as well. Maybe I missed it, but I swear you haven't uploaded like the last 5 races from this series. Do you just do the streams now?
The streams.
You're just doing the streams now.
Yeah, but I'm recording this one.
Yay! Even though nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Are you going to be under pressure from Bottas by the end of this?
No,
You sure?
won't matter. Even if I am, I'll just punt him.
How many times have I got to explain, chat, that I'm not a Tory?
What's a Tory?
It's... I don't know what... Have you got a Conservative Party in Canada?
Yeah, that's the one that's gonna take over here soon.
Yeah, them.
Ah.
Synthetic fuel would be so much better. Like the
So
idea that
everything
you...
about politics is you have extreme people on both sides that are too stupid to realize that the other side, like their side, is also just as stupid as the other side.
Oh, yeah. All of it's fatally flawed. Yeah, synthetic fuels would be so much better. The idea that you could just put this new fuel into any car we've currently got is so much better. Oh, here we go. Norris trying to look past Bottas. Oh, Norris is on mediums.
Norris is going to get through.
Yeah, he will. Probably.
Bit of a concern for me.
Yeah. I think Bottas got DRS though. Lando needs to hold on here, otherwise he probably won't have a chance to get to Gary.
I will take a single point out of the damage that we've had for the majority of this race. Not, exactly what we're looking for, but it could be significantly worse.
So I was quite impressed, actually, with food in Australia, because I remember the last time I went, food was quite expensive, but because the Australian economy is absolutely tanked now, food was absolutely fantastic, but because of their exchange rate relative to the UK, everything was on like 35% off. It was great. So we budgeted way more than we actually needed to for food. It was fantastic. It was all good. I've never watched Squid Game Season 1, never mind Season 2.
Lando Norris is the last guy I'll let pass me on a racetrack, no. I will chuck him into the wall before he gets around me.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, it's called...
Will Buxton's gonna do IndyCar commentary?
What's it called? The Hog's Breath. A steakhouse. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you ever go to Australia, you gotta try a Hog's Breath. I genuinely don't think, chat, I've ever watched a Mr. Beast video. I genuinely don't think I ever have.
I mean, if you're like 7, you'd enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Welcome on in, Anthony. Hope you're doing well. Problem is with EVs is they are just a stopgap.
Norris is going to be here.
He's definitely getting to you. Hey, thank you for the follow as well, Anthony. I appreciate it, buddy.
It's felt like the race that'll never end.
I've never even heard of Vikings. Well, I've heard of the Vikings, but I have no idea what you're referring to, Dart. I'm so, like, TV illiterate, chat. You would not believe. I watch so little TV.
I don't know if I'm going to really be able to hold him off. Depends how quick this battery drains.
He's got 65% battery. Oh, he's trying. He's trying, Gary. He's got 60% battery. He's draining it now. Oh! A straight line speed there. Whoa, Gary! That was closer.
No!
What's wrong?
I'm not going to be able to get him.
Why?
Yeah, it's just gone. I got
What's
nothing.
gone? What's happened?
My car.
The problem is with making smaller cars work absolutely perfectly, except for some people believe they need absolutely massive cars. That's the problem. Like, safety should be far more based on the damage it does to the other car, not just your own. Like, if everybody had a little car, little cars would be perfectly safe. But because people feel the need to drive a huge Range Rover to drop the kids off at school, it means that everybody is at more risk.
You gotta show your money
It's
somehow.
as simple as that. Yeah, but it's not, is it? It's not showing your money, it's showing your finance agreement. And everyone's paying like 800 Canadian dollars a month for a car. Cybertrucks are banned in the UK. I hope they never get put through. Well, Verstappen's going to take the win then, Gary. I've never seen one, luckily. Leclerc comes through for P2 there ahead of Sainz. George Russell in 4th ahead of Fernando Alonso. Lance Stroll in P6. Okay. But a disappointing end for both Gary and I here. No points scored.
Bounce back in Singapore.
Yeah, that was not one to write home about for either of us, Gary.
Singapore time. We'll do better there, hopefully.
Hey, thank you for the raid,
My
Walker. I appreciate it, buddy.
You don't
Yeah,
believe in
exactly.
jinx?
You
Yeah,
gotta-
jinxing is not real.
Well, Gary, that makes my championship hopes quite difficult, unless Verstappen has a real problem.
Hey, we just gotta have hope here.
Hopium towards
Let's
the
take
end
a
of the
look.
year.
Verstappen's got a 35-point gap over you, 37 over Leclerc. I'm 58 back, so my job's a bit more difficult. If I wouldn't have got that wing damage, I felt like we would have had a solid result. Top 6, top 7.
Yeah, you could have done quite well, couldn't you? Had that not fallen away from you. Gutted for Bottas. He could have been on for his first points of the year there late on in the day. But it's still just him and Magnussen that are yet to score. Constructors-wise as well, Ferrari just build up a bit of a buffer ahead of Mercedes. As yeah, you guys could still finish 4th. Aston Martin only 9 points behind as well there. But yeah, disappointing one for Gary and I. Thank you all so much for watching though. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back ready for the Singapore Grand Prix.